Taurus, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings. We take what works, we leave what doesn't. We check our other major placements if we feel like it. Also, I wanted to tell you that things kind of got a little out of control schedule-wise in my life here. So these are going to be coming out at a a slower pace over the next couple weeks at least. So I just overscheduled myself in a lot of areas of my life. So, and then we're going to be starting off with these oracle cards for intuitive vibe of where we're going, and then we're going to head into the Muse tarot for a more traditional tarot spread, although sometimes those come in pretty intuitively, so sometimes I go off the beaten path of what there's. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. What do we have here in these? Okay, that I do. Oh, that's a good one. I love that card. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you? Your reading last week came in a little harsh. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see here. I like. All right. Oh, no. This is too many. Oh no, Taurus, what have we done? But I like it. Okay. Let me make sure okay. The observer. You're watching something very closely, very intently, observing it, maybe getting some ideas. This isn't an active card. This is a little bit of a stalker card, but not really. I mean, I wouldn't believe you were a stalker. But you're getting lots of ideas. You're observing. This could be something through media. We have a camera very prominently involved here. You're committed to this process, and you're just watching. You're just watching, paying attention, seeing what you see, getting some ideas maybe. And then you're like binge watching reality. That's how I feel about that card right now. My home is my castle. Oh man, all these ideas you're getting in your head, in your pretty little head. You're getting these gorgeous ideas and you're getting ready to share them. So you've been watching, you've been observing, you've been thinking, and now you've got sort of a dream, sort of a vision that you might want to start sharing, that you're thinking about putting out into the world. But there's more where that came from, a lot more where that came from, because you've been watching something and observing something, and now you kind of want to offer something, a little offering of an idea or a concept or a dream that you have. Okay. All right. And this dream, we have faith in your dreams. So waxing crescent moon, this little dream that you want to start sharing, have faith in it, believe that it can happen. This is encouraging you to keep dreaming, keep building on that. Something's already started a little bit, and now we just need to, now the secret ingredient appears to be faith, that we need to bring into that, and having faith in our dreams and having some sort of belief that this could possibly ever really come into reality. You're wanting to, you're tempted to, you're starting to communicate about how to make this thing come into reality. And then we have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So there might be somebody trying to pull at you, somebody trying to, some sort of power connection here, or protection. I want to say someone's boundaries. You need better boundaries. You need some better boundaries about something. But there's also this, what do you need to release, waning moon, rest, downtime, safe to move on. So you need to protect something, possibly this dream. You need to be a little bit protective of it. There's something draining going on that you need to block, that's draining your energy, draining your creativity, draining your power, that needs to be blocked. So there might be a habit, an activity, something like that, maybe even a habit of the mind, or a way that you typically think about something, or one of those shitty mantras that we have inside our heads. And you need to sort of soul retrieval, get back to what you're supposed to be doing. Don't let this distract you. What do we need to release? I think you need to release some sort of thing that's hindering you. I know that this is like protection, cut the cord. So it's cut the cord, release something, release some sort of pattern, some sort of way of doing something, or something that's very draining on you. See if you can't drop that and figure out how to not do that anymore. It might be some sort of commitment you made a long time ago that's outlived its usefulness, that you don't need anymore. And then we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty, Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. This, I see you both learning and teaching at this point, doing both, being both the recipient of the wisdom and the disher outer of the wisdom. And you kind of standing right at that crossroads right there of learning and also teaching at the same time. And then I like this one, this pairing right here, full moon in Cancer and full moon in Aries. So there's something, and a personal issue reaches resolution, a fiery climax approaches. So something very exciting happening, but also, and there's an ending here, and something's gonna come to a close here, something's closing out, something's ending, and we're gonna be in a pretty bold, big way. There's an ending, and it could be this thing that you're protecting, and you're releasing yourself from something, finding some sort of personal resolution, bringing something to a close, something to an end that's been holding you back. And it's going to be really exciting, maybe very unexpected in the way something does reach resolution, some sort of unexpected issue coming to resolution. Maybe you weren't even expecting this resolution. But also we have this, what do you need to release? Maybe your inhibitions about sharing this dream, right? Maybe your inhibitions are what you need to cut the cord to. Having faith in your dreams, getting some guidance, providing guidance, observing. I mean, it's kind of all over the place a little bit, but also there's a sense of, I feel, letting go of some inhibitions, some doubts, some self-doubts, having faith in yourself, maybe reaching out for some help for that, and bringing something exciting to a close, and an exciting close, or an exciting, unexpected closure on something, unexpected resolution of an issue. All right, Taurus. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape. What's at issue? Your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Okay, major arcana here is death reversed, so a rebirth of something, which is what I'm seeing, a release of something old, some old pattern, major changes in how you relate to life, and how in your life, a new beginning coming in here, and then the Fool, which is a new beginning coming in here. So the death reverse is always going to be more focused on a new beginning coming in. And then we have the Fool taking a leap of faith. So that's sort of the overall gist of where we're going here. In your recent past, we have 2 of materials. We have having to juggle a lot of different things. Having to juggle a lot of priorities, a lot of a couple different jobs, maybe home and work life, but just having to make that juggle, make that work. You've been teetering on, can I do this? I don't know. Can I do all of this at once? I don't know. So you've been sort of teetering on the brink here, almost out of control, almost crashing down, but not quite. You've been able to handle it, but just kind of barely. It's been a lot on your plate. I always see the waitress here. She's on roller skates and she's got 10 different plates in her hands and she's like, but she gets it all done. She gets it all to the, I was a waitress on roller skates once and I did not get it all done and the plates did not arrive. Well, they did arrive where they were supposed to, but they weren't upright when they got there. So that's what the 2 of materials is all about, is that roller skating waitress with 12 plates in her hands. You're getting it done, but it's a little precarious. They better leave a good tip, although they did not in my case because their Corvette was full of slushy. So I probably should have paid them for that. But anyway, in your current situation, we have 10 of inspiration. We have a burden. It's not yours. Don't carry water for this person anymore. I feel like you've already done this. I feel like we've had this card before. Are we repeating something here? Or is this a new thing? This is a burden that you need to let go of. You need to break. That's what you're currently doing. You're currently not going to be doing the thing that somebody else thinks you should be doing, because I feel like that was too much on your plate. And what you need to get rid of, the burden, the plate you need to get rid of is the one that wasn't even your idea to carry. It's not part of this order. It's not part of what you wanted. If someone was like, okay, and can you bring this plate to my table too? And you were like, really? Oh, I mean, okay. And that's the plate you're putting down. You're like, sorry. That's not my table. I'm not assigned there. This is not my thing. That's your thing. You have to take care of your tables. I'm taking care of mine. So that's a little bit why, I don't know why I'm getting such a waitressy vibe from this, but I mean, it started off with the 2 of materials. But that's sort of the 10 of inspiration is, that's not your table. It's not even going to be your tip. Like, why are you doing this? You've got too much on your plate. Why are you taking on somebody else's? I mean, maybe they're a little overloaded too, and we all are trying to help each other out, and you're just a good person and you want to be helpful and useful. But there's somebody else here asking you to do something that's not yours. Carry a burden that's not yours, an expectation that's not yours, a habit, some sort of maybe even familial expectation that's just really not yours to carry. And you've come to the end. It's time to put the burden down. Stop carrying water for this person. Stop. I mean, you've got your own table. You've got your own tables to waitress, right? And so don't be taking on somebody else's tables or doing favors. I mean, doing favors is great and all that, but this is one that needs to stop. You need to stop doing a favor here. Stop doing a favor for this person. And I think you're ready. I think you're ready to stop with that. Your inner landscape here says 8 of voices. You don't think you can. You don't think you can put this down. This is the self-bondage. This is, oh yeah, we were talking about shitty mantras early. This is the shitty mantra card. This is the really shitty mantra where it's just like, hey, I can't do this. I can't put that burden down. The world's going to come to an end if I stop helping this person. What if I stop helping this person? Then nobody will help me, or I'll get fired if I don't take this plate to this table. No, you're not going to get fired because you're too busy, and the restaurant can't handle. They're not going to be able to hire someone fast enough. So you're not getting fired. It's just if we're not doing this thing. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I put up boundaries. People leave sometimes, and it's like, okay, well, I just rather not have you around then, if you can't respect, this thing that I need. So we're being careful about our boundaries, but the 8 of voices is all about I can't. And every time you say that, you just bind yourself. You are self-bound to this. It's only in your mind, only in your head. It's only your shitty inner mantra that's telling you you can't do this. You can't put this burden down. You can't break this barrier. You can't release this. You can't stop doing this. You can't stop fulfilling this expectation. You can't stop. That's all you. That's not reality. That's just you, your brain. Your brain's stuck in some sort of loop. It's got a shitty mantra. You need a new mantra. I'm going to figure this out. I can prioritize my own life. I can prioritize my own dreams. I can prioritize something. And you've watched this go on long enough that you're ready to stop doing this thing, but you just don't think you can. You don't have faith in yourself. You don't have faith that you can figure this out. And that's what you're struggling with. You might have some faith. So the prayer is always like, whatever faith I do have, please make that grow and make this lack of faith shrink. That's my prayer anyway. Whatever faith I do have that I can do something and I can accomplish something, I want to try to grow that or allow that to grow and get rid of this idea that I can't do it, that there's limited options, that the world's going to end if I do stop doing this thing and carrying this burden and being part of this enmeshment with somebody else's fulfilling somebody else's expectations and their dreams. And then we have this rebirth coming in here. So you're struggling through this. Or there's a new beginning coming into your life. Oh, and this 10 of inspiration is from the old life. It's some burden that you've been carrying forward, and it's time to put it down because you've got this whole new thing happening. This whole new thing is happening, and you're not able to manage all of it. So if we've got an old thing that's going on, we've all got only so much space in our drawers. What are we going to get rid of? Are we going to get rid of the brand new underwear that fits us perfectly and is really cute? Or are we going to get rid of the underwear that's old and holey and baggy and saggy and not fitting us anymore? You've only got so much room in your drawer. What are you going to do? And you're like, I can't get rid of that old underwear. Oh my God. But this is like, yeah, you got this new stuff though. You got to make room for the new stuff. You got to make room for the new stuff. So that means you got to get rid of something that you've been doing, some activity that's not doing it for you anymore. Maybe someone else thought you were supposed to do. You got to get rid of that, but you don't think you can, but you're going to have to. And so then we have this Queen of Voices here. This is somebody in your environment who knows exactly what they think. This woman, this person can be a little bitchy sometimes and sometimes not. It's very useful actually when somebody knows exactly what they think and exactly what they want and communicates it exactly. So the queens are all about, they're not about the gender, they're about the internal universe. This person's very clear on their internal universe about what they want, possibly what they want from you, and they're very clear on it and they're communicating it very clearly. This is a gift to communicate something very clearly, and to know what you want is also a gift, and to be able to speak it very clearly. So this isn't necessarily a bitch, but this person can come off as a little bitchy because they're so internally focused on what they want, what they see, and how they want things. So this is someone with very specific demands, very clear demands. There's no hinting, there's no whatever. They know exactly what they want, right? It can be great, but it can also be a burden and difficult to hear and deal with when someone does not take the time to sort of finesse their message in a way that's easier to hear. This person does not finesse their message. They are very clear. They're just going to tell it like it is, and that's it. So you have this person in your environment that you're dealing with. They may be a little overbearing, and this could be exactly who is asking you to carry this water and do this thing for them that's no longer working for you. Your to-do list is the Fool. It's taking a leap of faith. There might be a leap of faith to share something that you really want to share, because we have this, my home is my castle. It might be a leap of faith to drop this old thing, to throw out your old underwear, because you just don't have room in the drawer of life for old underwear, right? You should feel cute from head to toe, and you should not be having I don't know why you would keep that around. It's not cute anymore. So the Fool, this is taking a leap of faith. Maybe even that leap of faith is like, I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to get rid of this. I have too much on my plate and I need to take a leap of faith. So normally I think of this as taking a leap of faith into the future, putting something new on your plate, taking on something new. But this could also be a leap of faith that, you don't have faith that you can do this. So it would be a leap for you to say no to something and to decline the repeated of doing a favor or doing something that no longer works for you. That might actually be your leap of faith here, is to cut something out, to throw out that old underwear. You're going to be fine without it. And making room for the new things that want to come in your life. So there's a leap of faith here, having faith in your dreams and taking a leap towards what you want and letting go of what you don't want anymore, of what's not working for you anymore, what's not useful, inspiring, anything like that. And I say inspiration because we have King of Inspiration. This is where you're going. This is where you're headed. Once you take this leap of faith and make a commitment to this new stuff, this new transition, this new place you're going, once you make that commitment, this Knight of Inspiration comes in. This is really fast-moving energy, fast-moving, excited communication, maybe a little rash, a little brash, a little not thoroughly thought out, but it's going to move. We're moving fast. Those chains are going to break, and you're going to be moving very quickly. Knights are all about communication, movement, sometimes even physical movement. And inspiration, of course, is about intuition. You're going to be able to move with your intuition once you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing, or drop this thing from your past, or this activity that maybe used to be, Marie Kondo your life, right? Like, thank you, activity that I loved for so long. We are done now, though. And then you're free to communicate your intuition. You're free to move with your intuition. This is going to give you a lot of freedom going forward. I also love this Knight of Inspiration and this Fiery Climax. I think these two, this Fiery Climax right here, I think these two are related somehow. Some sort of exciting thing coming in here, Fiery Climax approaching. And I feel like it's this Knight of Inspiration, this exciting communication. But if you already have too much on your plate, you're not going to be able to take anything else, right? So that's why you got to start declining something, saying no to something, releasing something, protecting yourself from something that's pulling at your energy. All right, Taurus. What do we have here? Oh, finding your path, being led. Your path is before you now. I like that. Before you. It's not behind you. It's before you. Even if you sometimes lack confidence to trust in the path that you are upon, know this: you cannot miss your destiny. I shall guide your feet and inspire your heart to keep you true to your rightful divine path. Trust me. Trust yourself. Take your journey now. All right. All right, Taurus, I hope that that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes, and I hope you have a lovely, undefined period of time until I do your next reading.